that was a long time ago. I can't go from Brad Colston to Colstonaldo. I just can't do it.
That's the name. I've got to call you it. Here we go. We're underway in the ePremierLeague. Apologies for the delay, but we are got kicked off here in the final round of this knockout matches, and it's going to be Everton taking on Aston Villa. Could be an early chance here for Everton. It's JSharp looking to go 1-0 up. They're two very experienced players.
Absolutely.
In the ePremierLeague.
I'm a massive fan of JSharp. Massive fan. Also got other games going on in front of us. West Ham up against Wolves. We hear a roar straight away. West Ham taking the lead early on in that game.
Yeah, it was a very early goal. West Ham and Wolves, Brig Army, Mitch Hayward going head-to-head at the moment. As once again, Abarbo, it feels like I've been saying his name a lot. I personally, I don't go Petit at left back. I think he's asking to get run past.
Too slow.
He's asking for
yeah.
Kirkes has got 93 pace. He's got a little bit more about him. Whereas Petit, yes, he is big. Yes, he's a bit more physical. But I just think Abarbo's going to win that every single day of the week. And if that's not red timed, you're probably looking at a 1-goal lead here.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, that should have been a goal. Should have been a goal. Everton should have punished there with Abarbo. But he's just dangerous. As I said, I'm very surprised that he's not in every single squad. I think you've got the budget. The passing as well is great from JSharp, and it's a nod of the head, and he takes the lead.
This is big for JSharp as well, and I know he can hear me because he's got his headset off, but last year in the ePremierLeague, he came into the knockouts and he lost his first game 5-1 against Dragon. It's we've seen it today. You lose that first game heavily, you go into the second game, your teammates not even got a chance. Getting something out of that first game, I'm not even talking a win, getting a draw, getting a -1 loss, getting a -2 loss. Yeah. It just gives your teammate a chance.
Do you know what? Something we can reflect on even in this tournament a few rounds ago. That goal from Sam Brewster.
Said it on the commentary. It got celebrated like a winning goal.
Oh, he did it. I think it's a hitter celebration on Stream Beats. Yeah, that goal was so important.
Sam celebrated it like he'd won the game.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that. That's good to know, to be fair. But I understand it. It changes the whole dynamics of that second leg.
You've been in the booth.
Yeah.
A 3-goal deficit to a 2-goal deficit.
It's a different game.
It means you can actually play the game without having to change tactics.
Completely different game.
McAllister with a little pinged pass there. That's a really good chance there. Colston just edging it wide off the post.
I think for Villa, they would have a lot of expectation on their shoulders. But we'll quickly tap into this goal. Look at the speed boost there. West Ham United in behind. Thierry Henry, green timed across goal. And that was the first goal. There was another, and it fell the way of West Ham again. Moments after, just a pass into the box. Frank Lampard, and a familiar theme, green timing it.
Frank Lampard for West Ham. It's a throwback. That's before before my days, huh?
Harry Redknapp bring him in, yes. Long time ago.
Not before FGs, but we're getting up there. It's been a really good first 20 minutes here from JSharp, you've got to say.
Absolutely. I was just going to tap in on the fact that Aston Villa, in my opinion, they played well in the first week. They got 16 points out of their games. They were 4 points off of top in that group, but I still expect them to reach tomorrow. But it's not easy. These set of 4 teams, it's unbelievably tight between them.
We've got to remind you as well, this winner of this match will take on the winner of West Ham and Wolves. Let us know at home. We've pulled up your thoughts and opinions all day long. Who do you think is going to go on to win the ePremierLeague? Who's your team? Who are you rooting for? We've seen teams eliminated. We've seen clubs knocked out today. Brentford still going strong alongside Leicester City.
It's unlucky from JSharp. Oh,
what a ball.
He's on. Oh, he's just offside. I was about to say, JSharp's feeling himself, in the box. You can tell he's got that little bit of confidence.
But the difference from the group stage budget to the finals budget, it doesn't feel huge in terms of coins. But it's enabled Rodri in the squads.
Yeah, and it's also, obviously, as the game cycle progresses, you'll see the value of the items go down gradually. And I think that's helped. Marmoush, a perfect example, halved in price.
And he's in 29 squads.
Yep. So it just goes to show that even that little bit of budget just goes a long way. 3 million coins more. Having a Barbo in the teams. Great ball, Marmoush. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a Barbo. It's JSharp. What is going on here? It's a beautiful goal.
Absolutely loving life on the main stage at the moment is JSharp. taking on a really, really good team as well. He's a 5 times ePremierLeague finalist, Brad Colston, the person that he's up against at the moment. But Everton and JSharp feeling themselves.
Nah, it's good to see JSharp enjoying himself on the main stage. His teammate Impact's looking behind as well. Impact is a great duo to have, very skillful. Of course, he can defend the lead as well, can be patient and force his opponent to make mistakes.
While we were sort of chatting there, all three of us, if the game hadn't kicked off, I was going to ask predictions.
Yeah.
Where would you have gone with this game?
This
I think a lot of people,
game, I don't know.
The tie.
The tie would have said Villa. I would have said Villa on the tie.
I think a lot of people would have.
See, I'm honest, I could have died there, you know?
This individual game, where would you have seen it going?
That's the one thing I didn't know. I wouldn't have predicted this one. It's similar to the next round of games we'll see between Spurs and Palace. I actually don't know. I have no idea.
The big thing there, it flipped, so we played PlayStation first day.
Yeah. Oh, it's offside. I think he... Was it on?
Wrong.
Never mind. I got it. You get it wrong sometimes.
Got one wrong.
You know? 1 in 1,000. You get it wrong.
Look at that arrow being moved. He's gone all the way to the right-hand side of the ball, meaning it's going to get whipped into the box. No, it's not. It's going to be played short.
See, we both get it wrong. That's how it goes sometimes. Driven past McAllister into the area.
Euro into a Barbo. It's stolen off his toe by Rio Ferdinand. A lot of coins went into that item at the back. He's in 11 squads, 2 million coins of the 13 budget.
One of the best centre-backs I've used at home, to be honest. Unbelievable. It's just... It's just a budget. That's a budget issue. A question coming in, Man City or Crystal Palace, who I would predict to win that game? I would say City.
I mean, that would be a final, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right. You are right. Yeah.
Someone saying they want Tottenham or Leicester to go all the way
who would
as well.
you predict to win in that game?
What, if Tottenham played Leicester? Can't look past Shuri at the minute.
Shuri's on fire.
He's up there. Josh, Man City takes to then win the World Championships. That would be an incredible story. Eliminated last year to Abu Maka on penalties. Could he go one step further? He would be a 3 times ePremierLeague champion.
Yeah, that's good memory from you, straight off the dome. You know your stuff, Rich.
Thank you. You sounded surprised.
Last attack in this half. Going to fall the way of Aston Villa if he can just about get past Lewis Skelly. Good defending.
He was in a tough position. He couldn't go backwards. The ref would have blown. He had to sort of try and work something in the corner flag. There you have it, half-time. JSharp leading at the moment up against Colstonaldo.
I don't think that will grow on me, you know.
Not going to stick.
Nah,
not going to stick.
I say we change it back next year.
I mean, it's technically JSharp, but I always give him the JSharp.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He's staring over at us. He's had a great first half. It's still a long way to go, though. You can't get complacent. Brad Colston's capable enough to score goals, so you need to be defending properly. And he's got Venny behind him as well, Cameronrock.
If you get to the corner, you can just hold it and wait, pay for a reset if need be.
Get the opportunity to have a little listen in there.
Yeah, I'm listening intently.
Talk to me about that player behind them as well, because he's a coach.
Venny.
In Venny, that has been...
It's just because
incredible coach. I think he's got two players that are obviously good enough to go the distance. It's just...
I'm just going to have a continue listening here.
But even if I drop it to that, it's just the
reality TV show.
So I don't think the team's not even doing 95 press. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to be honest, I'm doing this. Yeah, that's fine.
Obviously, we can't see what he's doing. We don't give away the tactics, the formations, the intricate details, but hearing it,
don't worry about it.
Fantastic.
If it's 4-0, he'll score.
The headset goes on. Ryan, talk to me through that.
Yeah.
What do we hear there? For people at home who sort of trying to decipher that, what is it?
The first part, I get it. It sounds like when he's talking to me back in the day. In terms of just going down the byline is a familiar thing and then recycling possession. So basically, it just means literally running down the wings, turning back in your centre mids, and then you can zip it into the strikers. But you're saying Brad Colston's doing it a little bit too early. So then you don't even have the opportunity to ping the pass to your strikers because no one's there to support. So it's kind of just forcing your opponent's defensive line all the way back. You can then recycle it back in, and hopefully, if everything's aligned, you have a chance at goal.
Fantastic to hear that conversation there. Barbo too strong. That's a big chance. just bullied the defender out of the way. Instant impact.
Yeah. One thing I've gathered from this weekend already, that Ibarbo is a player. We'll take a look at the replay. Speaking about recycling, again, this is it. Gets it over to Ibarbo here, muscles off Haaland, and then just arrows it in at the near post. And what can you really do, to be honest, in a defensive position? But for Aston Villa and Brad Colston, it's a great way back into the game. It's a perfect time, straight after half-time as well.
We've seen some incredible heroes recently added into the game. We saw an icon as well, I think, not too long ago in Beckenbauer. We've seen Maradona coming in. Obviously, the heroes that we've seen here in the ePremierLeague, Doumbia, Ibarbo, Gervinho. Who do you want to see at home brought in as an icon or as a hero? Who do you want to see invited in?
Beautiful, massive save. He's just about going to get there.
We'll go Premier League.
I'm going to give you a Premier League icon.
Can give you a Premier League icon or a Premier League hero, someone that maybe a cult hero, a cult classic.
For me,
that's to the chat as well.
Yeah.
We'll feature you on the broadcast during
I'm going to give a player that played in the Premier League, but I don't think they should be an icon based on their Premier League performances. Mesut Ozil.
I like that.
Yep.
Ozil. Let's have a quick look over what's happening in the B-Stream matchup. It's West Ham and Wolves going head-to-head. West Ham still leading 2-0. However, we've seen a replay coming in here from Wolves, nice, all in pink. Great feet, good composure, and that will half the deficit for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Great player look there from Mitch. Unbelievable. Just composure as well with Marmoush to find the corner. Just gives a way back into the game. That duo, though, is fantastic for Wolves.
It's a long-standing duo, I think.
Yeah, fantastic.
Played a few years. I mean, you look through Mitch in the ePremier League. I believe he got to a top 4 with Leeds when he was Olilito.
Yep.
He got pretty far. I think him and Sharp played as a duo for Bournemouth, if I'm not mistaken. As you see, JSharp on your screen there. Impact's waiting in the wings, ready to get.
No, my gameplay is literally, I can't move.
Locked and loaded, ready to play. He's looking across at the other stream. He's wanting to know what's happening with West Ham and Wolves.
See what you're saying there, just taking the time to pause.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
Why would you do that?
Just to reset mentally. Genuinely, just take your time out. It's not a bad thing. And it also aggravates your opponent as well. It really does.
Colstonaldo
just wants to go. Look at him.
Really,
he's getting annoyed.
He's roaring.
Cameronrock is
asleep in the back.
Hey, Cameron, there's a game going on. Hey, there you go.
Oh, that's good. That tickled me.
Back underway.
There you go. It's just up from his slumber. The thing is, in 30 minutes in-game time, in what, 4 minutes, you've got to get the controller.
Yeah.
And you've got to get switched on.
That's why, for me, I think it's best to play first. I know a lot. Manu was saying he prefers to play second, but watching in the wings is different to playing. You're kind of just in limbo in a way, and it's completely out of your control.
What do they always say? Like, great subs, the players that come on and impact a game, you're almost the second player in this situation. Yeah. You are the sub, you're coming in to change the game. You have to watch it, like, are you watching the game a little bit more intently? Are you doing some finger exercises? I mean, you can't get on the console and play.
You can't
get in skill games, you can't play, so how do you actually warm up? These are a few icons and heroes.
You know what? That's
icon or hero?
Hero.
Peppers.
That's an incredible shout.
It's a good shout from Peppers. Theo Walcott, an incredible Premier League career.
Dwight York.
Big Dwight York from Sai, coming in. Sergio Aguero from Griffo, he would be an icon. That's a great finish. Bottom corner, Thierry Henry. Levelling up the tie here for Aston Villa.
It's an important goal. A very, very important goal from Brad Colston. Just gets himself back into the game. We'll take a look at the replay here. Just a step overs in behind. Twisting and turning with Caicedo, and then just a shot across goal to green time it with Thierry Henry.
Surprised that weren't a finesse?
I would say so, yeah. I think shooting across goal there without a finesse is kind of risky. Yeah, but it still goes in. If you green time it, precision shoot, and you can aim it into the corners. The game just flipped on his head straight away.
You're nodding there. You sort of hearing what Sharp was saying there, Ryan. The first half were there.
I agree with what you're saying in the sense that when you're on top, you kind of need to just keep on going. But when it's like yeah. It's a difficult one to bounce back from, especially when you were up by 2 goals.
Any more icon heroes coming in? I've got one.
Go.
Icon or hero? Gareth Barry.
Technically, he's a Premier League icon because of the
most ever
appearances.
Premier League appearances, 653. Mika Richards.
Hero.
Yeah. He'd be a good item, by the way.
That's what
high
they need
pace,
right now.
good defensive physicals.
Physicality, yeah.
JT coming in from Hank. That's
1,000,000% icon.
Oh my! Launched into the box.
Oh no.
Aaron Lennon.
That's a throwback with the gloves, short sleeve, 2 slits on the eyebrow.
Into Peter Crouch, little dinked cross, yeah?
Jermaine Defoe.
Double tap cross into Peter Crouch. There's also like there's loads of players sort of in the game that don't get a sniff because their items not technically good. Like someone like Dimitar Berbatov's just not had enough. He's not a promo heroes. He's not had items that have been eligible to really get him over the line this year.
Thomas Rosicky.
Yeah.
I just trying to sound different.
Even like someone like a Robbie Keane.
Yeah. Oh, he's that item though. His more recent one looks unbelievable. I think I've seen him on a few benches, but obviously yet to start because of the likes of Henry, Marmoush, Son, etc.
I mean, Henry is a guarantee now with the budget increase. We have got a full time between West Ham and Wolves. West Ham winning 2-1 in that matchup, so the tie is very much up for grabs still as we're going to head on over. Kai Harris looks to overturn that for Wolves. We've had fun this game. The commentary booth.
We always do it.
Still got a game to go.
Yeah. One of the first times JSharp and Everton can come forward in this second half. Garnacho off the bench.
It's a nice pass. Rodri round the corner to Bruno Fernandes. That's green, but it just bounces away and can't quite nick it off the toe of Trent Alexander-Arnold. Are you surprised that he's 40 out of 40 in squads?
No. But again, it's similar to, he for me should be in 40 out of 40 squad. Same with the Barbo. I feel as if there are some players that should be locked in the team.
Case asked me this, you know, just in the B stream with it. If you're playing, is he a right back or is he a CDM?
CDM for me. I think you need the passing play styles in midfield. There aren't too many that offer the same things that he does.
So who would you go for right back? Kyle Walker?
That's the hardest. Kyle Walker. It's just so expensive, but I feel like he is the best option.
If you're not going to use Trent there.
Yeah. Oh, Garnacho almost got there. Let us know in the chat. We want to keep them coming in. Suggestions, Premier League players that you would have as icons or heroes on FC. What was your suggestion again?
Gareth Barry.
Gareth Barry, that was it.
Great player. Even, I mean, a player that sort of, it came as an SBC. He's a better item. Gareth Bale. That was on the market.
Yeah.
He's in the teams.
Yeah.
He's playing.
It's the same with the Hullet, though.
Absolutely.
That Hullet is special.
You completed him.
Oh,
52 minutes.
Time. I want to, no, seriously, though. I might have been the first person ever to get that. It was about 40 minutes.
Did you just have enough fodder or did you pay coins?
I had a fodder in the club.
Wow.
Locked in. All those rank ones, they paid off.
This could be, just looking at my notes, the first draw of the knockout so far.
Yeah, it's literally been a game of 2 halves, though. So I think the draw's kind of fair from what we've seen between both Aston Villa and Everton.
We've seen tight games, we've seen 3-2s, we've seen 4-3s in the first leg, but this will be the first draw that we've seen. There is still time on the clock, but there's not long left to go, I don't think. Well, I think we're in the 90th minute, if I'm not mistaken, when that pause just came in.
Yeah, Benny.
I don't know if I can hear Benny's voice for Aston Villa.
Yeah, just basically saying be sensible.
Yeah.
Is it hard to take a lot of information on like that?
I was thinking that.
100%. 100%. But then again, it's these ones where it's kind of common sense in a way about keeping possession for the last attack.
While we are listening to the players, obviously tension's running high. Apologies if you do hear any unsavoury language creeping in. Thousands of pounds to be played for here at the ePremierLeague. And he will have a chance here. 89th minute, he was just saying if he gets the last chance, you are going to get it. Just take your time with it. It's 1 additional minute. Will he get a shot on target? Is there a corner to be awarded? Will he get a sniff?
Can't go back.
Garnacho, rapid plus, activated down the byline. Nice ball roll scoop, turn inside.
Got to watch the inside parts. He does.
Rodri does well.
Yeah.
And that will do it. 2-2. A game of 2 halves. between Brett Colston and JSharp.
I think a draw's fair between both of them. It leaves it, of course, all to play for between Cameronrock and Impact. But as you mentioned, the first half, I would say JSharp was in control completely. And then it's just the second half, and then the coin basically just flipped, and it felt as if Brad Colston just took charge of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. 2-2 between Crystal Palace, it's coming up later. Everton and Aston Villa.
The same price
as a CDM,
as a
2 million coins.
2 million coins, I would say, yeah. I think it'd be in at least a quarter of the teams. Because a lot of players kind of need that middle ground between Rodri and somebody else, like Caicedo, for example.
He's big, he's physical.
Yeah.
Bruiser plus, if I'm not mistaken, as a play style.
Well.
Yeah. But we are underway. Cameronrock and Impact have taken over for their respective clubs with this game all square. Aston Villa kicking from left to right. Everton in that white strip from right to left. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going to set up a tie with West Ham United or Wolves? We are 12 minutes away from finding out. Obviously, some of those players as well who are available, who have played for Premier League clubs but not in the Premier League era. Someone like Kenny Dalglish.
Okay, yeah.
Didn't play, so that's why they're not able to be used.
Of course, yeah. George Best as well,
Yeah, a few people sort of saying, where's Bobby Charlton? He played for Man United, but it wasn't in that Premier League era. So just clarifying that for people at home.
That would change a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Kenny in there, wow. I didn't get to ask for your prediction in this game, which way you see it going.
It's so tough, isn't it? It's so tough. I would have probably fancied Aston Villa before we kicked off.
Same,
but I mean, after that first game with it 2-2, it's a fascinating affair now. Wolves have taken over against West Ham, leading 3-2 now. Mitch Hayward kicking back in the chair because Kai Harris has taken over.
Wow. Turned the game on its head early on. And for West Ham, at least they can take solace in the fact that there's still a long way to go. Let's look at Ibarbo here. Come on.
He's so fast.
He's gone.
He's on up, down, left, right on the controller. It's a cheat code when Ibarbo's running at you.
Yeah.
You can't do a thing.
And that goal as well, falling the way of Everton and Impact. I want to take a look at the replay there because I don't know if... I just want to see it again. I think he's tackled and it's gone straight in the feet of Thierry Henry. So again, defensively, you can't really do too much in that position here. We'll see it again. Ibarbo powering down, play lock cancel. Yeah, he's tackled with Petit and then you've moved out of the way. It's a bitter pill to swallow.
Victor Ibarbo, I'm going to ask you a question, then I'm going to ask the chat a question.
Yeah.
2.3 million coins.
Bargain.
Is that the best value player?
Bargain. Do you need to finish the sentence? Bargain. Seriously, what I'm watching today, just for reference, it's the first event we've seen with him in the game. It's a new item added in.
Get some suggestions in at home as well. Streets won't forget. Players that were unbelievable, maybe, whether in real life or an Ultimate Team. Who's a cult hero? Who do you want to see back?
Give me a Ben Arthur. Oh,
what a finish that is. Cameronrock back in the game. 3-3.
Straight from kickoff. Great response for Aston Villa. They needed that because as the game ticks on, Impact, you know, he can keep the ball. He's happy to keep it.
A lot of history as well between these two, obviously. With Saf, where they were both represented for a decent amount of time.
It's not even green. That's interesting goals, and that's literally precision shooting at its finest there. Wolves pushing forward. Lewis Skelly going straight down towards the byline, cuts in. Trevella green timed, and Kai Harris is absolutely flying.
He took that game over at 2-1 down.
Yeah, 4-2 up now. 3 goals in the first half. It's incredible stuff. Just going back to the cult hero, Ben Arthur and Adel Taarabt, those two.
Adel Taarabt, oh my. But I've also got a few more sort of in-game items who played in the Premier League. Gabby Agbonlahor.
Oh, good.
Darren Bent.
Yep. Serious throwback.
Do you remember, did Taiwo, when he were at QPR?
Yes. Yes.
That's a throwback. Let us know some that you like at home as well.
The chat are probably thinking, wow, this guy's
We are old.
Yeah. Do you know who I would like? This is Arsenal bias though. Alexander Hleb.
Yeah, you've gone too far now.
Nah, come on. Someone in the chat, I know, I'm going to look out for it. They're going to defend me here.
Go another one who was like in real life and also in Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
Marwan Fellaini.
Oh, he was a nightmare.
RSD, you would be so happy.
If Marwan
Fellaini.
Yaya, Rodri, oh my goodness.
Mario Fellaini was outstanding. I'll never forget that goal he scored, 4-4 at Old Trafford.
Yeah. God.
Just to remind you, on those squad requirements that the players have had to build teams to, 30 million coins, Premier League players currently, or items that are icons or heroes, not SBCs, they have to be available on the market, who have played in the Premier League era. Heung-min Son, McAllister, and Barbo, that's that low driven.
Yep, it's nice. It's well worked there in the box. Barbo again putting up trumps. I wonder how many goals he's put this week, or how many goals he's been involved in. He just seems to be a marquee player. And we'll take a look at the replay for Cameronrock and Aston Villa. Just a driven pass, the extra pass, and then the low driven.
Tiny bit of power, Travella plus, flies into the back of the net.
Taking a look at some of the chat, that's a serious though. This one here, Michu. Wow.
What a season.
That's unbelievable.
What a season he had for Swansea.
Yep.
I'll never forget about Michu.
Yeah, sorry, they're taking shots at me for being an Arsenal fan. They're asking me about Obafemi Martins. We won't speak about that. Let's just say that didn't happen.
Obviously, there's also so many players who have played in the Premier League that are icons right now that we've not even seen. So like Sammy Eto'o.
Literally, there's so many. Oh, the speed Thierry Henry's got to. Finesse shot round the keeper there. Impacts gets a goal straight away. It's the celebration. Is that a crab?
I've seen you pull that out on the dance floor before.
Yeah, right. The crab celebration. Look at the pace of Henry. This is why I say he's the best here. Look, gone.
Bang.
God, you're not catching him. Finesse shot round. You could maybe chip it. You don't need to if you've got finesse there.
It's the easy finish.
Incredible goal.
He's so fast.
Okay, remember we spoke about Henry and you said, nah, come on.
Look, I think there's players who have played maybe not in the Premier League.
Yeah. Henry, best player in the game. Include every item on the game, best player.
I think there's a Frenchman.
No, he's not. He's not better.
Who went from...
It's not better.
Yeah. For me, he's best item.
Do you know what you need to do, though? Have you used Henry this year?
No.
You see what I mean? It's the budget stuff. You're working with the lower end stuff. I've seen the team there. You come out Robbie Keane up top. Regular,
good.
Not even the upgraded Ian Wright, just a regular. Once you get your hands on Henry, that's when you know it's a dangerous player.
Joe, I'm also surprised we've not seen more of. He was so good. Cole Palmer, Team of the Year version. He was incredible 3 weeks ago.
Exactly, and I just think it's...
Do you sacrifice him? Take some of that budget back to go for Henry, because Henry's in what? He's in a lot of these teams. Gamer Online coming in saying Nicholas and Nelson.
Celebration as well. Oh. Yeah. Happy season. Do you remember that goal against?
I'll never forget it.
Oh my
Outside
goodness.
the right boot, up and over the goalkeeper.
Oh, beautiful stuff. Ian Robin has to be an icon.
Yeah.
Has to be.
2-star weak foot, but a great icon.
Yeah.
Stephen Pienaar, that's a good shout. See them coming in. 4-4. This game is on fire right now. Both players giving it their all to send their club into the next round of the ePremierLeague finals. If you're enjoying what you're watching, make sure you come back. Same place tomorrow as well. You can see the culmination of this tournament. Who's going to be winning the Premier League 2025? Who's going to be booking their tickets to the FC Pro World Championships later in the year? And each Champions League qualification as well. Wolverhampton Wanderers, Ryan Pessoa.
Oh, Kai Harris, stop it. Tricks the fake shot, Marmouche. It's an unbelievable performance from Kai Harris in this second leg.
The fake shot.
Yeah, it's special. It's so important. Now that I feel like once you use it, you can't really go back to someone that doesn't have it. It just feels weird.
Bruno Fernandes into Henry. That's very aggressive from Cameronrock, getting stuck in there with Petit. Headsets come off. We had the chance to have a little listen in during the last game.
This is what I said. Honestly, he's not very good at defending with his wing back.
Got the opportunity again here.
Yeah.
That's Aston Villa that we're hearing right now.
Yeah.
Everton are whispering really, really low.
He's just going ball on that. I'm letting him find the inside pass. I'm putting his legs inside on both of those. That's what I mean.
Very good though, like, you look like you're going to score. You know, you just got to keep having that belief and that confidence when you're playing. Don't play well.
What are you making of it, Ryan?
Yeah, it's interesting to hear. I think it's self-critical from Impact saying that he's given the Cameronrock the easy opportunity to cut back in and play for the extra pass. So it's good that he realised that himself. He doesn't actually need a coach or JSharp, but there's a difference between realising and sort of acting on that. You need to make sure that you can just lock up a little bit better. But it's not easy. Cameronrock going forward is one of the best players in Europe, let alone in this competition.
So we are going to focus in here for this second half. Thank you for all the suggestions. We always engage with the chat and we'll keep that conversation going as we move throughout the tournament. Marmouche. Unbelievable dribbling that is from Impact. Takes the strike. Tim Howard with a good save and we'll get a corner for it.
Dribbling there from Marmouche was unbelievable. Close control, playing it short from the corner.
It's a short one, but it's just run straight into Trent. No real options to counter as West Ham United have got one back there. 63 minutes on the clock.
There's time.
It certainly is. So a couple of people asking about when Manchester City and Liverpool play. They'll be in action tomorrow from the quarterfinals. Through their group performance, finishing top of their respective group, they get a bye straight into the top 8, meaning that they've only got to win 3 games, whereas all the other teams have got to win 5 knockout matches.
I think for all 4 teams, they'll be kind of rooting for, on paper, the underdogs in every single round because they sort of, again, on paper, make their lives a little bit easier.
What a ball that is. McAllister inside the box, goes for the near post strike. Good interception from Yoro. And Cameronrock having to defend on this occasion. Marmouche, green timed, impacts, and Everton lead with 30 minutes left to play.
Just direct. Saw the space in behind Impact City, just carried on running and just getting closer and closer to goal, and there wasn't really a commitment there from Cameronrock. You'll see it again, the triggered run, player lock, perfect through ball. Petit is not fast enough. He's miles away. Green timed across the face of goal, and Everton take the lead with 30 minutes left to be played.
It looks like a simple goal, that, when you watch it back.
It does. It looks very simple, but it's just about the timing and making sure that you're not only choosing the right option, but choosing it at the right time. The play look was beautiful from Impact as well. He's very, very mechanically gifted. He's always has been with the skill cancellations, etc. But he has to defend here.
Mo Salah, edge of the box, looking to create something, but just gives the ball away. And Cameronrock will come forward. A couple more players here. Streets won't forget. Players that you want to see, icons or heroes in the game. Paul Gascoigne.
It's a no-brainer.
Icon?
Of course. Wow.
Icon, hero, not in.
It'd be a hero. Despite him winning the World Cup, he had a lot of caps for Germany. It'd be a hero for me.
Cesc Fabregas.
Absolute icon. Big up Murak. Come on, you Gunners. And Craig Bellamy.
Craig Bellamy.
Oh, God. It's a throwback.
He's got a left foot.
Yannick
like a rocket.
Oh, he had a Team of the Season item years ago. Packed in, one of my favourite players of all time, truly.
David Villa. Did he have a game or two in the Premier League?
In the Prem.
I'm going to have a look.
There's no way he played in the... I don't remember that.
I mean, regarded
didn't play.
Fantastic
You're
player.
checking right now. Did he? There's no way. No, he didn't. Okay, I was thinking, wait, what?
I thought I'd missed a bit of history there.
Yeah.
Still, great player.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great player.
I love this introduction as well. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. We'll listen to them.
Get the high side inside. He will stand up and let you shoot or let you do something.
JSharp was shaking their head. Just want to go into what he's saying there. I have to keep my voice on because the players can still hear me. I don't want to give away tactics, right? Impacts in years gone by used to isolate the attackers with skill moves and stuff, and he doesn't do it as much anymore. JSharp's just telling him, listen, Cameronrock's committing already. You can lock him up, yeah. You see the other side, though.
There weren't lots said.
Nothing, really.
Ben he had a couple of words of wisdom, but it wasn't as energetic as half-time. Certainly was for Colstonaldo.
It's just...
Mo Salah edging forward. McAllister. That ball's going to bounce very nicely for Salah. And he's just going to take it out of play for a goal kick as Cameronrock looks to the heavens. 6-minute halves. This is not going to be a lot of time.
Yeah. Played against Impact recently.
You did?
Yeah, it was in division rivals actually. In the Road to Glory, he had about, no exaggeration, about 75% of the ball. So all he needs to do is transition that right now.
Just imagine he's playing you.
Yeah, just keep the thing is, it was 1-1. We drew the game.
Okay.
Just get the ball. So he's definitely capable of it, and it's just been a huge change in how he used to play in years gone by. It's a complete flip.
And look, a draw's not good enough here. A win is what he needs. Son into Salah. Couple of step overs. That's good defending. Didn't necessarily get dragged into it. Held his ground and stepped across. But the press is certainly intensified here for Cameronrock.
Oh, Son running back is perfect there, just to cut that passing lane, and now he can spring forward to see if he can maybe get an attack at goal just to seal this game. See, just the aggressive defensive height, just stepping up, offside trapping, forces you to make a decision, and it was the wrong one there.
I'm just having a look to my right-hand side at the moment. I think we've got a full-time result in the B stream between Wolves and West Ham. We'll bring you that update in the pause when it does come in.
For me, Impact needs to defend one more flurry of attacks. He's just going to be a barbell in behind. Gets it, ball rolls across, plays the extra pass, and it was just a bit too much there.
We've overplayed.
Overplayed it by quite some distance there.
We've overplayed.
And I was just about to say, I feel like there's going to be one massive attack here for Cameronrock before Impact will start to put a lid on it and bring bodies forward, or bodies back, I should say, and not flood too many forward, play for possession. And I know JSharp will be screaming, just keep the ball.
And you see this game out.
You don't need to go for goal. You don't have to.
You set up a knockout tie.
That was, yeah, that's a bad choice.
With Wolverhampton Wanderers, JSharp looks away. He can't look at the screen.
Just thinking, what is going on?
Cameronrock, does he get his timing right? That pass fired into Connor Bradley, he intercepts it. He goes forward once again, lovely through ball to play Son in. He's got numbers on the edge of the box. Does he go there?
Oh.
Finds a corner, and with 30 seconds remaining, we'll go to our last listen in for this tie.
What do you think somebody for Barber just because he's a bit clunky if the ball falls to him? It's like, why do you think somebody for Barber because the ball's quite clunky in it? If you do need to like turn and touch and like shoot with finesse, like Towel or Colstonaldo might be a little bit better, you know.
Nail biting.
Literally.
What I will give you right now as we wait, Wolverhampton Wanderers 5, West Ham 3. Wolves are through. They won that game. Kai Harris 4-1 in the second leg, meaning that the winner of this game will play Wolves in the next round.
One last attack.
Corner's going to come in.
Impact looks relatively calm.
She's changing the song.
Yeah.
Let's see it. One last chance. One last corner. One last roll of the dice for the villains.
I think you have to go short. I don't think I'd cross it, you know. I feel like I'd play for
Does he have someone aerial off the bench to bring on in this scenario?
I pay for
It's
the
short. McAllister driven
Back there,
pass into
here.
Trent. Rio Ferdinand, not the man you want. Son, twist,
That's it.
turn,
Yeah.
finish! Aston Villa! One chance is all they needed. 5-5. We're going to extra time for the first time today.
Yeah, that's why you play short for those chances in the area. The finesse shot into the top corner. I think if he crossed it wouldn't have given him a huge chance to score. You see, just playing it back. Ferdinand wasn't the player he wanted. The ball roll to set up the finesse shot and the green time finish. Heung-min Son.
What did Venny just talk about?
Just getting the finesse shots on. Hudson-Odoi tell you just need to create those opportunities where if it falls to somebody like that, it's a goal. But you just have to have as many bodies that can do that on the pitch, in the box, because it's the last roll of the dice right there.
And there you have it. 5-5 for the first time today. We need more time.
Yeah.
That full-time result coming in. Kai Harris 4, Teo Loco 1, meaning Wolves 5-3 win. They go through into the next round, and they're now waiting in the wings to see who they will play.
The thing for them, they've got to wait quite a while for that game. I think for some players, you kind of get caught on whether you want to practice more or do you kind of just relax and or maybe even go over gameplay of the previous round of your opposition.
But look, you've got, right, to be honest with you, I don't know how he scored this many goals. To be honest, like, obviously he scored 5, but I don't know how he scored 3 goals because like you've actually had him like the whole time where you were, you know. But the only thing was the difference is where we've lost the ball. Like, look where we keep getting to and losing it, right? And you just got, and sometimes you're getting the bounce back and you're just losing it. Just take your time, right? Especially because we know about the IQ. They think that they're there, then they disappear, right? Just take your time, and like when the timings do come open, take it, you know. And again, remember, same side, because there was one time when you flinged it over to our Barbo for no reason. You had 3 players on the wing.
Yeah, no, I
just
remember.
keep that tempo high on that.
Just
on
on
that
like track back and
yeah.
yeah.
So just keep that tempo high on that.
Just
side.
seen something in the chat
Then if
here
you
from
need to,
Jester Stew,
Yep.
who obviously been working with Cam at home. He's been working on that all week. Nice to see it finally came off when we needed it.
Needed it definitely in that game. They were moments away from being eliminated in the ePremierLeague. They've given themselves a chance in extra time. You could definitely say it in terms of momentum mentally, it will be falling in favour of Aston Villa and Cameronrock just because being so close is gut-wrenching for Impacts. He just needs to pick himself back up for extra time.
And we're used to seeing extra time this season, 9-minute halves, long.
Yeah.
We've very rarely seen penalties. If you roll back a couple of years when we used to play 6-minute halves frequently,
See penalties all the time.
penalties were quite often. Very rarely would we see a winning, decisive moment in extra time. Do you see it going that way again?
I would say if we see it, I don't think we'll see 2 goals, as in split between them. I think if somebody scores, I think they
game
win.
over.
Yeah.
Trent, lovely pass down the wing. That's Carvalho
There for the
into
ping.
Ian Wright, into Salah. Chance!
Mistimed it. He mistimed it. That is a huge chance there. Well worked with Carvalho. He's brought on the pitch for that ping pass. And he gets the position. And he just mistimes it. That was a goal. Keeper moved out the way, Rich.
Yeah. Did he have more time as well? It was lovely, well worked play. Creating the opportunity into Salah. Impacts as we tick over 100 minutes. 2 legs.
Really?
One on Xbox, one on PlayStation. We're deep at the moment in extra time. Marmouche into Trent. Can Impacts find one more burst of energy to put Everton ahead? Marmouche again just running straight into Ruben Diaz.
He actually had the turn. I don't think he actually thought it would have been that easy to turn Diaz in that moment, but he had it.
What a pass
it's a
that
great
is.
ball.
Kirkes coming across. Can he get there? Trying to defend this last chance of the half. McAllister, that pinged pass into his attacking player, just not quite there, and that will do as referee doesn't want to see any more. That's 15 minutes gone in the blink of an
See how
eye.
it goes, just like that.
Yeah.
Pick your fingers, you're already in the second half of extra time.
Yeah. I'll see if they can win.
Not much to be said.
No.
I was just going to emphasize about the ping pass.
Took control though. Benny.
Sometimes you need the coach to take control. But yeah, with the pings pass, you can, when you're defending it, it's hard to get the bodies back in the position because they're zipping it around the place. By the time you kind of switch cursor and get to the right player to block a passing lane, sometimes it's too late. And that position there where he mistimed it, that was well worked. It was just, again, the timing in front of goal. Still got the second half of extra time to be played between Aston Villa and Everton.
Something's got to give. We have to have a winner. We'll be playing 15 more minutes, and then if not, penalties will be required. One last pause of play before we find out who it is going to be. Will it be Aston Villa? Will it be Everton? Cameronrock and impacts.
They're definitely going to be taking the full pause, like the full half there.
Yeah.
100%.
Here you go. The whistle has blown. 15 minutes left. Feels tense.
It definitely is.
It's only the first knockout round.
Yeah.
How do you play this? You've been in extra time before.
It's horrible.
Do you just try and play the game as normal, or?
You kind of have to, but then I feel like I've been in situations where I've gone a bit too reserved, ended up conceding, and because I allowed my opponent to have the ball.
You don't have time then.
Yeah, and then you can't come back. But then I've been in the other side where I've just played normal, scored, and then I can start to be defensive. There's no point, in my opinion, being defensive when you're drawing.
The game being scrappy in the middle of the pitch doesn't really suit either of them.
Yeah. I think the only time where you sort of resort to game management is if it's about 115th, 14th minute, you play for the last attack.
Yeah, especially with 6 minutes.
6 minutes, absolutely, yeah. It's worth it.
Aston Villa building, edging forward. That ball's bouncing around like a pinball machine. Just maintains a little bit of composure at the back here. This is the PlayStation leg. Marmouche looking for a Barbo. He's got the pace to breeze past Petit. Cuts it back. Henry! Again, it's not quite green. And it's the near post where the finesse could have been the better option. The corner coming in. They got another chance to roll the dice.
This is Barbo, truly. I'm lost for words.
He's so fast. He's so direct. He can be a match winner. Here is Trent in the corner flag. For Everton, that would be a story. Marmouche. Abarbo, 1-2. Just can't quite squeeze it through.
Yeah, and he made it too easy to read. He didn't sort of decoy the pass, there weren't other options. He triggered him, stopped, and it's kind of like you know where he's going to go. And this is what I mean about game management. You play for the last attack here.
He's pressed quite high up the pitch.
Yeah, this is an interesting choice from Everton.
He can't
wrong.
step out.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
If he steps out at the wrong
time, he needs to control the CDM. He needs to get off of.
Come all the way out with Conor Bradley. One more chance. Play a look. In behind. Henry. The pace. Thierry Henry. He's brought him down. I'm falling off the stage. That is unbelievable game management. He's taken one for the team.
He had to.
Brings him down. Henry was away.
Yeah.
You're getting nowhere near him.
Trent Alexander-Arnold, step up. Dead ball plus, it's a free kick.
Oh, it's a great area. Trent. The Scouser to send Everton through.
He's giving him the other side.
To the next round of the knockouts.
He's given him
the entire goal to aim at. It's got to go up and over the wall. It's in! Everton! In the last kick of the game! There'll be question marks over the positioning of the goalkeeper. There has to be. It was a red card. It was a foul that felt necessary. And Impacts has stepped up to the mark and found the top corner.
Not only did he move, fair enough, you move to the side, yeah. You need to keep Diaz there. Look, he's flicked off of him. What are you doing? He's giving him, it's a goal, he's giving it. Giving it.
Look at that reaction.
I don't get it. Same, I would love to hear from I'm truly, I've got nothing to tell you. Only he would know what he's meant to do that. I don't know. No idea.
Last kick of the game. Everton go through to the next round. Aston Villa, last year quarter-finalists, crash out in the first round of the knockout competition. Absolutely incredible way to round out the first round of the knockouts. We continue with today's action. Everton will be there. They'll be taking on Wolves in one of your final games of today. Absolutely incredible scenes at the ePremier League.